We asked to get treated equal. Them niggas gets equalized. I think it's almost time, man. Straight up. People. We gotta do better, man. We got to do better. Got to, man. We gotta do better. Gonna have to do better. Gonna have to, G. Straight up. Straight up, man. We're gonna have to do better. Don't like sick of it, man. I have to do better. Sorry. I have to, dude. Man. Damn, man, the title of this shit, communication, man. This shit is just absurd. Like, people talking and shit, like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Okay. I'm following up on this New Breed and Ringo shit, folks, and see, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never really like had shit against New Breed. You know, he was a cool cat, but once I realized, you know, bro wasn't really like a man of his word, and he was just like he was like a angry first type nigga, you know what I mean? Like an angry first type nigga, you know? Like a nigga that's just go off of his emotions, a nigga that's just let his anger lead him, like a nigga let his anger lead him into like whatever decision he make. And then I'm realizing that like a cool ass nigga like Ringo exposing a nigga, and it's really just really solely based off communication to me. And it's not Ringo's fault. It's the fact that this nigga New Breed ain't communicating, G. Nigga ain't communicating nothing. Then turned around and said, I'm a grown man. I ain't gotta like, you a grown man, what? Communication, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we fail at as a society, as people, relationships, friendships, all that shit, communication, man. I'm telling y'all, that shit seem like it's starting to be illegal. It seems like that's some illegal shit. Seems like we can't communicate with each other, y'all. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on with the world, man? That we living in where like a motherfucker can't just talk to him. Like talk, G. Talk to me. They say I'll talk back. Like, damn, just chop it with me. That nigga should have been 100 and told that man, Ringo, like, hey, bro, I'm fucked up, man. I need like 3,500, G. I'll help you though, and I'm fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Communication ain't that bad, y'all. It's really it's really a good thing though, to like talk to a motherfucker. Whether you say some shit they might want to hear, they might not. You want to talk to people, man. I've been through so many friendships and shit and situationships where like family too, like we feel the fuck out because some shit that we could have talked about. We could have talked about that shit, but we chose, you know, whether it was me putting the first step to cut them off or they cut me off. Like, we could have just talked about that shit, but we ain't talk about that shit. We let the anger, just like what's the name? We let the anger be the first initiative to our actions. If I said that right. That shit probably don't even make sense, but you get what I'm saying though. Like, we let that shit speak for us. Some shit that we mad about. That shit ain't cool, man. I see I got a lot of people in the live, man. Hit me with a thumbs up if you fuck with what I'm saying. Cause I'm talking about communication, bro. And I'm talking about how bad communication is in today's world, G. Like, this shit is fucking horrible, bro. Like, what is it with communication? Because people be out here scared. I ain't gonna tell them this. I ain't gonna tell them. Good morning. Shout out to Wyoming, man. What is wrong with communication in the world, y'all? What's wrong with it? It seems like it's just, I don't know. It just seems like it's starting to become extinct. It's starting to become something that's not a thing. It's starting to become something that's bad. It's starting to become something that, you know, like, you shouldn't do. You know, don't tell them. Don't tell them, though. Like, no, tell them. Tell her. Tell that person. Don't not tell them, man. We encourage each other not to tell each other. Ain't they? Didn't they? And it's not something that we gotta, like, we can't just keep acting like it ain't. This is not fucking normal, bro. Like, this is fucked up, bro. Times are changing so bad that they starting to look like something that's in a movie or something, bro. For real, bro. Almost human. People out here acting like robots. If you seen Vito, I suggest you go watch V, bro. Like, that movie, that series, bro. Oh my God. My God is all I'm gonna say. You better believe in God. And I ain't talking about any God. I'm talking about Yahshua. I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate it, for sure. I just had to go live about this because what I'm gonna start doing more, because I push a lot of different content. I push a lot of different things. I say a lot of different things. But when I have something that's on me, I'm gonna bring it to y'all and I'm gonna see if y'all experiencing it. Cause, like, bro, it's like communication is so bad, bro. Like, my OG was just out here, right? And communication. That's all. Like, communication was so horrible, bro. Like, I love her though. For sure, man. Appreciate the new sub too. Like, I love her, but it was things where I'm looking at her like, you know, communicate with me. Like, I cannot read your mind. I don't know what you thinking. I don't know how you feel. And I'm not even about to try to do that. So if you end up upset about something, that's too bad. I ain't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you sitting here and you chopping it up with my lady, with my wife and shit. You know what I'm saying? You telling her this, you telling her that. And I'm looking like, damn, but you coming around me and you ain't even, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't saying none of that to me. Speak up. Say that shit. Communication, man. Communication, that shit fix shit, man. And even if it don't fix nothing, you know what I'm saying? RIP, you know what I'm saying, to my favorite is pastor in the whole wide world. He said, even when you cutting people off, you got to let them know what you cutting them off for. You can't even just cut a person off. You got to let them know what you cutting them off for. How many of us out here right now that sat here and cut somebody off or blocked them without saying anything to them? Well, I know I have. Comment a 1 in the chat if you done blocked the motherfucker without telling them why they blocked. Straight up. I got 17 viewers. Could I get some likes, y'all? Just hit me with a like. if one everybody just hit me with a like, I'll be cool, man. I don't want no cash app. I don't want nothing, man. I just want y'all, and that's if you like the video. If you like the video and it's live this morning about communication, hit me with a like. But if you don't like the video, you good. I ain't tripping. But I wouldn't, it would be awkward if you just watch me and don't like the video because I'm trying to see what you watching me for. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's weird, ain't it? Exactly. My point exactly. Horrible things happen when you don't communicate, bro. Horrible things happen because, like, for example, right? Let's say you and your partner upset with each other, something like that, or you and your brother upset, and you turn around and you like end up around them and you don't speak on how you feel, which is you upset with either one. You just mad at them though. And you mad about something that could be talked about, that could be squashed away. Anyway, long story short, let's say your partner, right? He jumped to conclusion and he just like dip out, go find another chick. Cause he like, I don't know, I think my girl mad at me and she finna end up wanting to break up with me. He just jumped straight to conclusion. He don't know what the hell to think right now, right? Whole time you just mad. You don't really want to move on without him though. You just mad. You feel what I'm saying? Look what just happened. Like you just said, bad things. Look at that. Then like for your brother, you know, he get talking to mom and dad like, yeah, man, I think sis need anger management. She just mad as hell right now. I don't know what she mad at. I don't know if it's me or if it's woo. She's always mad. I'm tired of this. And the whole time it's something that, you know, it's not something that's been consistent. It's just something, well, it's been consistent, but it's just something that, you know, could easily be solved with communication. See what I'm saying? It could have easily been solved with just simple communication, though. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to give you a little quick story time. Me and my brother just fell out. I don't even know if it's communication, though. Like, I don't really know what the fuck it is at this point. You know what I'm saying? Every time, because one thing about me, number one, I don't play victim. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm not finna call out a situation that I experienced if I know I was bogus. And even if I was bogus, I'm gonna say it as I call it out. Like, yeah, I was bogus though, and I did this wrong. But I'm gonna analyze it. I'm gonna think through it. I'm gonna really think hard as hell through it. Like, damn, okay, so it wasn't me. It was them. Okay, no, so it was me. And it's like, so back to the story time, like, I'm the type of motherfucker, right? This house, like, I don't like playing mind games, but I do like trying to figure out who I'm dealing with, right? So my brother had seen me on the edge for quite some time when we had got back talking to each other, you know, because we had been on and off, brothership just been up and down, right? So I felt it. I said, man, I feel like if I ask this man for some shoes, you know, he gonna cut me off. You know what I'm saying? And I knew that I really, you know, I didn't want no shoes from him. I really just felt like, you know, if you cut me off for some shoes or over anything, you know what I'm saying, then it wasn't meant for us to be cool in the first place. So he had asked me for $5. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking like $5. I ain't got no money, bro. You know what I'm saying? I had the money, but I was just looking like, last time we got into it, because I asked you for some shoes and it was after you asked me for something. So anyway, back to it. All right. So I asked him, I say, yeah, I got you. You think you got some shoes I can get? And he just went ham. Man, what the fuck? I ain't got no motherfucking shoes. What the fuck you mean? Ooh, nigga. And I'm looking like, one thing y'all got to pay attention to. Anytime a person is quick, they very quick to get into it with you over something or cut you off over something or go back and forth with you. They was never meant to be in your circle, in your life. Cut them off, let them go. You ain't got to hate them either. I would suggest you let them know what you cutting them off for, because that's what I did. He not in the blind. He know why he cut off. He know why. I definitely explained it to him. Sent him a nice little text message, explaining why. It's a wrap. So overall, you stay weary of, yeah, they are. They really are. And people, people don't understand how much different I am mentally because of the things I learned along life with my wife and just in life, period. You know what I'm saying? As I advance through life, I just keep learning more and more, and it helps me stay mentally sharp. But I do a lot of things differently now. Like the number one biggest thing I do differently is I might not do it extremely fast, but I always speak up and I always voice how I feel. Why I do that? Because they trying to stop us from doing that. People are trying to normalize not speaking on how you feel. That's not good, bro. Tell them people how you feel. Tell such and such how you feel. Tell your boss how you feel. Tell them, because if you don't tell them, you're going to have them looking stupid, thinking that, oh, yeah, come on into work today. You can do another 12 hours. You can do another 24 hours. Like, the whole time you looking like, shit, I can't do this no more. You know what I'm saying? You just keep saying it for the next 2-3 years, but you're going to work. And it's like, yeah, I got to take care of the bills. Like, nah, bro, you got to take care of your mental, because your mental going to last forever. You know how sickening it is to see people work these jobs. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you for Debbie, for like really talking, conversating, and hearing me right now, because I got a lot of stuff I want to spill out. You know what I'm saying? What was I saying? What the hell was I saying? I think I was saying, like, speaking up, you know what I'm saying? Speaking up, what's a shame is, like, I see people work these jobs and they get up every day and they say they hate their job, and they go and work and they get paid nice money. And then by the time they finna retire, their leg messed up. They got a Mercedes and all that, and they got a Cybertruck, and they got a nice Tesla, but they back messed up. They can't even stand up straight. They can't go outside with their grandkids and play in the front because they so injured from working all them years and ignoring their own health. Now they got a high 10, 20 years left and they gone. No, I ain't trying to be like that, man. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, man. You see that gray hair right there? I learned, man. I learned. I'm telling you right now, I appreciate you noticing that. I've learned. I have been in the streets, man. I'm from Chicago, born and raised. I've been in the streets, man. I'm in and out of jail since I was from 18 to motherfucking 25. I've been in and out of Cook County, in and out. Committed crimes. I'm ruthless, just stupid, right? And then I started to learn life. I tried to buy me an apartment, had a hassle, had a struggle. And it's just after me working for 2 to 3 years, man, had a real fight. Went to go try to buy me a truck off the lot, had a real fight. Couldn't get what I wanted, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, I'm saying all that to say, like, I learned, like, oh my God, all of that rowdy, I want to be tough. I want to be a thug. That shit ain't do nothing but fuck me up. You know what I'm saying? So I realized that it ain't even about that I got caught. It's the fact that I was just, whatever. But I don't regret nothing, though, because I wouldn't have been who I was today without going through that. But I want to come over on my channel and not only push my sports content, not only push, you know, my racism content. I want to push content where I mentally have thoughts that I could come out here on here and talk about and kind of help people out there that might be experiencing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? We got to be what we want. And that's like, I'm speaking about today is about communication, like communicate. Just tell them. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, don't let nobody think for you. Don't let nobody be able to like control things without you speaking on them. Like, for example, like don't quit your job if you don't like it. But find another one, man, and then keep working until you can get another one so you ain't gotta wake up complaining about working every day. You know what I'm saying? Like just and communicate that. Talk to your boss. Sometimes you just need to talk to your boss and say, hey, look, the way that this is going, I don't like that. Could we fix that? You know what I'm saying? And work would be perfectly fine with me. I just letting you know. And they might look into that. They might fix it. They might not, but it's worth a try. Can't give up on something you ain't never tried. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I appreciate it. The channel is still growing, road to 3K. And it's almost unbelievable, man. You know what I mean? I appreciate my growth. I appreciate my support. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate, everything I went through in my life, period. Amen to that. I did. I learned that, people change when they grow to a certain degree, right? They go from the bottom and they seem so genuine and eager and hungry and all that, and then they start to grow and gain and they just become like different people. Well, I already been through that already. I ended up getting my first truck, Ford Escape. I was just a bragging and boasting person. I was just I have got my first apartment, 2-bedroom, right? And I was just bragging and boasting. I had money, you know what I mean? And God took it away from me. And I started growing when he took it. I was like, damn, I'm back walking. I'm on a bus right now. I got my bus card in my wallet. You know what I'm saying? Like, humbled me to the T, to the core, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to King Los. I found my drive when I was 25. And I just started to really live for God. And, I ain't been perfect through these years. Of course I haven't. But I've learned, though. I've learned that you're going to learn every day. Just stay open to it, So, yeah, man. Last words from a decent man, no Drake, you feel me? I just wanted to come on here this morning and talk about communication, man, because it's just so bad now. It's really bad. I ain't gonna lie. And I just want y'all to be better. If you watch this or if you're watching this, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just want us to be better. I want y'all to be better at communication, man. Yeah, for sure. For sure, man. I appreciate, the acknowledgement, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I overlook it. My wife will have to remind me. Or like, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. Like somebody that I'm cool with, I have to be like, bro, like, I ain't gonna lie, you because I ain't never satisfied with my growth. I'll just be trying to keep growing. You know what I'm saying? Every day. Trying to like be better, do better. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta get ready for work. I just wanted to come on here. Like, and today is about communication, man. Whether you're going through it Yeah, man. I'm thinking, you know what, Debbie? I'm thinking, man, I might pop on here with like motivational stuff every day. Every morning, I might just pop on live just to kind of like run down what I experienced the day before or what's on my mind, or just come with something motivational. But I do want to help people. And my moderator said, you know, and a lot of people told me like you could be a motivational speaker. Well, I do want to motivate y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, appreciate you for hearing me out, Debbie, and communicate better today. I will. I will. I got you. I'll be back at it tomorrow. But for since you here and everybody else here, my message to y'all, my motivation to y'all is communicate better, man. Don't think that cutting them off gonna work. It ain't gonna work. All right, just tell them if you is gonna cut them off, then cut them off. You get what I'm saying? Then pray for them, man, and just wish them the best and leave them alone. Easier said than done. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, you're welcome. Uh, y'all stay blessed, man. Stay positive. Let's make today a great day. You know what I'm saying? Through it all, through all the adversity you might experience today, keep your head up. And if you really rocks with me, I need you to remember this slogan with me. You know what I'm saying? My slogan is it's for my woke people. I'm talking about woke with your mind, not woke about your sleep. I'm out.